Just bugging.
Hey, how's it going? This is G-Man, Just Bugging. We got a treat for you today. Anybody watch Mecum when they just had their auction? Well, look at this bad boy. Isn't that beautiful? Whoa! Look at there. Now that is pretty. See the inside? Get the leopard skin going in there. I took the seat out. What we're gonna do, it barely gets over 45 miles an hour. Very positive that the clutch is bad or the throwout bearing failed, one or the other. But there is oil everywhere, and what I'm suspecting from the way it sounds is that the jugs are slapping. Well, I got my wire straightened out for the starter, but first I pulled the wire off of number 2, and look at it, it has just gotten really hot and deteriorated, and look at all the plastic in there. It just came apart. Well, that wasn't the worst part. Then I went for to take the spark plug out, and of course I was turning it, and it seemed kind of abrasive, like a lot of resistance turning the plug. Well, so much for a compression test. Got a Healy coil in it, and the Healy coil came out with the plug. Not good. Not good at all. So doesn't make much of a sense to do a compression test. The motor really needs to come out, and then further evaluation. Oh boy. Oh boy! That's disappointing. Alright, well, it is what it is.
It's what it is.
Let's see what we can do here. 126. Alright. We're on number 4 now. No Healy coil, but very rich. 129. Alright, I got the plug out. Boy, this thing's been running rich. No wonder it runs like crap. Looks like 90. Not good. Well, we got 90 psi out of number 3, and I added a little bit of oil, and it went up to like 105, and then I turned it over again, and it went to 100, and let's see the third time. 100, just below 100. See, that proves that it's in the rings. That means that cylinder is bad, low compression. And I get underneath there and look at it, and you can see this thing's been leaking everywhere. That head, you know, the number 3 head's the hottest head. It gets the hottest, and that one is the only one that's clean, and rust is right there on that cylinder, on that jug. So leads me to believe that they fried that freaking piston. Healy coil on the passenger side, and cylinder below 100 psi on the driver's side. Not good analysis. Alright, well, need to call the customer and see what he wants to do, because I don't think this one's going to make it for a refresh. Decision has been made. Of course, it needs rebuilt. I'm going to pull this bad boy out tomorrow morning, strip it down to a long block, and send it on its way to my builder. Beautiful car. Got a great price on it, so that was a good decision. So, stay tuned for the beautiful Dune Buggy to be back in motion with a new, fresh, not a new motor, but a fresh rebuilt motor.
This is a Just Buggin' mashup. Boom!
How all you VW lovers doing out there? This is G-Man with Just Buggin'. Kyle and I are out here with this 74 Super Beetle that just arrived yesterday. It's a nice car. I like the empty wheels, not bad looking. I like the cup holders too, and the wood grain look. It's a nice car. So what we're gonna do is a compression test, check for intake leak, and gonna evaluate the motor and see what's going on with it. See if it can qualify for a refresh or a rebuild or something. But all right, well, I'm gonna get the car jacked up a little bit so I can hook up to the exciter wire. I mean, I guess since I got Kyle here, the hell with that, we'll just do it by the key, and I'll disconnect the coil, and we'll see what this has got for compression. For one, whoa.
No! No!
That's not good. Let me confirm that this is screwed all the way in first. Well, it appears it was screwed in all the way. It's about 6, and it buries the O-ring. Second go, cylinder number 1. Go ahead, Cal. All right. Let's get a charger on this. It does seem like it's turning over really slow. Got my dinosaur tool here. It's a real easy way, instead of pulling out my multimeter, turn it on, get in the right setting, pulling out the wires. There we go. All right, it says we got 12 volts, which, you know, 12.6 is actually fully charged battery. So let's kick on the old toaster. Get it off of the carpet and see what we got here. Whoop, we're going into the yellow, but it doesn't mean the battery's bad. It just needs charge. See, the toaster's smoking. See, that's why you take it off the carpet. But the old, trusty old 30-year-old toaster works great. And if you get hungry, put some toast on it. Why not?
Toaster, yeah?
Yep. Hey, good day.
I'm stupid.
Hope to plug it in. Alright, I think we got it charged up enough and we're going to try this again. Anytime you're ready, Kyle.
Ring, ding, ding, ding.
No, that's it. Well, that's not good news.
Don't worry, Beavis. It's not an emergency.
It is 75. Well, I'll just go ahead and check all the rest, and then I'll probably come back and squirt some oil in it, a little bit of oil in it, turn it over a little bit, and then put my tool on there again and get another reading and see where it's losing compression. All right, we're on number 2 cylinder. All right, we've got 85. Another failed. Definitely a rebuild. It is what it is. We'll determine whether it's coming from the head or the rings shortly. All right, I'm taking out number 3. And as I've noticed, all the plugs are clean, look very new. And the wires are new, from what I've been told, in the cap and rotor. And see, it's clean as can be. The coil's new. Looks to me like chasing more power and needing further instruction, and this is what you don't want to hear, but it happens. We can rebuild it. All right, it's tight. All right, go ahead and hit it. All right, number 3, 85, another failed one. With all of them failing, it's I mean, it's kind of useless just to put oil in it and tell where it's from, but it's gonna have to, it has to come out. I mean, whether it's in the heads, if it was 1 cylinder, I always test it, because, you know, you hope to repair that one. But when you see it across the board like this, it's due for a rebuild. Well, let me see here. Oh yeah, see? See? Yeah, I know y'all can hear that out there in the bug world, but that's what we call excessive in play. So nix-nay on the, put the oil into cylinder A. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of senseless when you got across the board failing compression test. So we're just gonna see what we have, and gotta keep record of it. I don't work on it without compression test. So. And the excessive in play would explain the oil leaks everywhere too, as that crank is rocking back and forth. So, and the more you allow to do that, the more you're gonna have to deal with a line bore, which with that excessive play, that's gonna be the case, most likely. But I'm not the one to say that. That's Mike's job. Definitely knows a lot more about it than I do. Got me beat on experience. Let's catch a thread here. Never too old to learn, ain't that right, Kyle?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Let me plug my gauge in, and we are on our last cylinder, folks.
That's all, folks.
Can we get a winner? Chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Alrighty, let's go. Alright, unfortunately, no chicken dinner today. It's bologna.
Did you ever bop your bologna?
Bologna. Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but failed the compression test. It needs a rebuild. Alright, stay tuned for the blue 74 Super Beetle. G-Man out.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe, and have just bugging of a day. Thanks for watching.